All right, even though it's barely 8 o'clock, our campground here is quiet. I am at a meetup with out on a limb with Kim and a whole bunch of other terrific women. And today has been kind of a day off between two back-to-back meetups. And it sounds like people climbed in their vehicles early. Okay, the purpose of this video is to teach you how you can easily use Google Maps to find places that you want to stop along your route from one point to your destination. And so specifically, the idea here is to how do you find a gym, like an LA Fitness, a Planet Fitness, an Anytime Fitness, a gym where you can go take a shower very easily using Google Maps. So the rest of this video is me demonstrating on my laptop using Google Maps. You can use the same process on your phone. It looks a little different, but it is exactly the same process. Just 2 weeks ago, I didn't know how to do this. And so I hope this helps you. If you don't already know how to use Google Maps in this way, the same way that it has helped me, it just makes it so much easier to find something like a gym, but also to find a rest area, to find a grocery store, to find a specific place like a Cracker Barrel or a Walmart. So, hope this helped you, and thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate and enjoy your comments, your suggestions. You're teaching me as I'm teaching you, and enjoy the rest of this kind of like demo. All right, I want to show you how to use Google Maps to find a gym. So there's a couple of different ways to do this. Now, I'm doing this on a laptop, as you can see, and it's going to be slightly different from doing it on your phone, but it will be very similar. So just think you can do the same things. Okay, so right now we've got Florida, and let's say I want to search in the Jacksonville area. So I'm going to expand the map to get Jacksonville here in the center. And I don't want to search too large of an area, so we'll get Jacksonville really zoomed out. So now I can just type in gym. Oop, that was GY. Let's type in gym. And it brings up all these gyms. And I can, again, expand it. If I can get it to expand. There we go. And it shows Choose Fitness, Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, and more, and Anytime Fitness. Those are the main gyms that it's showing. So this is great. I'm pretty sure Choose Fitness. So let me back up a little bit. So I love silver sneakers. So if you're 65 or over, you may know whether you have silver sneakers, or you may know whether you qualify for it, or you may not know. So check into it, because I have a national membership at LA Fitness that's free because of silver sneakers. And I have a Planet Fitness national membership that's only $17 a month. And I could get a Choose Fitness membership. I also have a national Anytime Fitness membership that's free. So these are really, great things to have. Okay, so now you have all of these, and you can zoom in, and you can click search this area again. And sometimes it shows more, like a bunch of new places popped up that weren't showing up before. And so I'm not sure exactly why that is, but we can do that again. We can zoom in a little bit more and hit search this area again and see if anything new comes up. Now some of the other like more local places come up that are definitely possibilities for a one-day pass, to go take a shower, or, possibly they have a, silver sneakers deal, something like that. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Now you can also search, let's zoom back out a little bit. You can also search specific gyms. So you can put in like LA Fitness, for example, and just search for LA Fitness in the Jacksonville area. And so it zoomed out a little bit to do that, not sure why, but it brought up 6 LA Fitness in that area. And again, I can move a little bit and I can say search this area again and see if any more show up. So this is great. Now we know a bunch of LA Fitness. I don't know if this one's an LA Fitness. Yep, it is. And then you could also do the same thing with like Planet Fitness and see what comes up. And so there's a lot more Planet Fitness than there are LA Fitness, but this is really good to know. Okay, now let's say you're going somewhere. Let's say you're going from Jacksonville to, where do we want to go? Gainesville. Okay, so now we've got from Jacksonville to Gainesville. Great, and they gave us this route, which is interesting. Okay, and now let's say we want to search along the route for a gym. So we can just, so did you see what I did? So there's this search along the route right here. You can just click it, and then I can say I want to look for a gym along the route. So I just added the word gym, and I'm going to hit enter or return. And it shows a whole bunch of gyms up in the Jacksonville area. It shows an Anytime Fitness, which is like right on the route, and then it shows a whole bunch of them down in the Gainesville area. So one thing I could do is, like, let's say I wanted to go to one that's more in the middle. There might not be one in the middle, but we can expand it to more of that middle area, and I can say search this area. And it showed a bunch of them along this route, so this might be a different route to take. It also, let's expand here, if it'll do it. So there's some, there's a downtown athletic club, there's an Anytime Fitness, there's some, there's some more local places that could possibly work. Or another thing to do is to say, well, okay, maybe I want to take a different route. Maybe I would rather go this route. And so I don't know if you can drag that over there. Let's go back to the route. And what if I wanted to take this route? Does it let you do that? I don't know if you can drag that over there. Oh, maybe you have to grab the points to do it. Oh, it is letting me drag. Okay, so now I'm on that route. Okay, so now we'll go search along the route. And now, again, I want to do a gym. And now there were other gyms. But let's say, no, I just want to go to an LA Fitness. Okay. So if we do that and we just want to go to LA Fitness, now it shows, so these are good, they're along the route. And so those are possibilities. And then if I go to more the Gainesville area, let's search this area and see if there's any LA Fitness there. And we have some, now this is interesting because these are not LA Fitness. None of these are LA Fitness. So, it's not perfect because I said LA Fitness along the route and it gave a whole bunch of different gyms. But I could try it again with Planet Fitness if I'm not picky. Okay, let's see what we get there. And it zoomed out. I didn't do that zooming out. It did it. And so there's a whole bunch of them up in the Jacksonville area, which is great. And again, I can say, well, let's look more along here, which I don't think this is a really populated area. So it's, I'm not surprised that there's no Planet Fitness there. But they're trying to help us out. They're trying to give us other gyms, when there's no Planet Fitness there. So that's the search along the route thing. And so I think it's great. And so let's search this area again. And let's say we want to go to this one, because this one is, we've gone a fair distance along the route, and it seems to be really close to the freeway. Okay, now it's showing the route, And now I'm going to do search along the route again, and I'm just going to try gym. You know, it's common for tech to not work correctly. It's just a really common thing. So don't get, freaked out if it doesn't work. And it's just, it's just part of the whole deal. So now I'm going to expand this. And I'm going to pick this Planet Fitness right here. And I'm going to add the stop. And now it did it. So now it did it correctly. So now we're leaving from Jacksonville. We're going to Gainesville. We're stopping at Planet Fitness on the way. And if you hover it over it, you can see that it's right here. And we can do the same thing. It's really the same process on the phone. And in fact, we can send these directions to the phone if you'd rather do it on your laptop. Okay, that's how you use Google Maps to search for something. You can search for grocery stores, you can search for restaurants, you can search for Cracker Barrels, you can search for, like we did, gyms, all of that stuff. And it really makes it easy to get somewhere and find the places that you want to stop along the way as you're going. Okay,